Okay, now we need to discuss this ACCA DipIFR registration process. All of you will be doing your registration on your own. ACCA requires students to do the registration, plus you have to add your credit card numbers and your personal details. So I would suggest you do it yourself. But how do you do it? Number one, these are the 4 documents you need. First of all, these documents should be ready with you. Your photo, not a big deal. A copy of your passport or your national ID card. It should be in English language. If your passport is not in English language, you have to translate it, okay? Sometimes it is possible that your passport is in Arabic or some other language. You need to translate it. Then a copy of your recent qualification. I use the word recent because you probably have done bachelor's or master's. So if you have done either bachelor's or master's, 1 degree is enough, master's. Give the last one. And that should also be in English language. If it is not in English language, you have to translate it. And the last one is experience letter. Experience letter, try to get a 3 years thing, okay? Try to get a 3 years thing. If your current job, your current position, you are not here for 3 years, you just joined it for maybe a year ago, then take one letter from the previous employer as well. Okay, so you can submit 2 experience letters, which together will make 3 years. This is important. What should be written there when you go to your employer? What should you tell them? They should write down, of course, subject line experience letter. It is issued to ACCA or to be submitted to ACCA. And Mr. So-and-so has been working in accounting and finance department. That's all. Accounting and finance department. There is no need to mention the position, the role, the job description, nothing. Just simple 2 lines. Has been working in accounting and finance department since 1st January 2020, 1st January 2022, whatever it is, that's all. Your name, full name, accounting and finance department, and the beginning date. If this one experience certificate, it completes 3 years, or if it is 3 years or more, that is fine enough. If it is less than 3 years, then get a similar one from your previous employer. So these 2 experience letters. Once you have these things, then you should go to ACCA global.com and you have to upload the documents. And while uploading the documents, you will also enter your credit card details, your email, your personal. I will show you. I will go to the ACCA website and I will literally show you how it should be done. But just a minute. Let me finish this slide. ACCA takes approximately 10 to 15 days to issue the student ID if all the documents are correct and are in place. So 10 to 15 days, they will give you that you are now a registered student for Diploma and IFRS exam. You have not actually here, until here you have not booked the exam. You have only done the student registration, and they will give you your student ID, which is 47 42 35 32 19. You get your student ID that I am an ACCA IFRS diploma student with ACCA, and you have to pay fee for that, which is, I think, 189 pounds or something. I will check it, the current fee structure, and I will show you. So you pay a certain fee here, which is called student registration fee, I think 189 pounds or something. Actually, previously it was 65 pounds and exam was 129. Let me check it now in a minute. I'll not take a lot of time. Let's put the numbers correct. So, because everybody is waiting for these numbers. Okay, so registration fee is 89 pounds, registration fee. And then after you are registered, then you have to book the exam, and exam has a separate fee of 168. And now, by the way, this is the maximum fee. In some countries, the fee is even less. So ACCA has this regional pricing thing, geographical pricing thing. So 89 pounds is for student registration. Okay. Then once you've done student registration, then you do exam booking. So you don't do exam booking now. Here you get here, and now you keep on preparing for yourself. And what happens that the time for exam booking comes, then you say, yeah, I'm ready, I'm going for December, or I will go for June. And then you have to pay the separate fee, which is £168. Okay. Now, this is the maximum. In ACCA, it does have geographical pricing policy, which means that in some countries with lower income, they are decreasing this fee almost to, this one can become £45, and this one may become £139. Okay. So you should see how much they are offering you. It will depend on your location, the documents which you have presented, and so on. Now, when this process should begin? When this process should begin? See, the entire process should begin approximately 10 weeks before exam. Because let's suppose, now let's put some numbers so that you can picture things up in your mind. If you're planning to take exam in December 2025, let's suppose, then you should start this document submission process in, before 15th of September. Before 15th of September or until 15th of September, you should submit your documents. Because then what will happen, they will take 10-15 days, and by the end of September, you will get your documents. You will get your student ID, end of September. Exam booking, generally the last date for exam booking, for December exam, the last date is 28th of October. 28th, 27th, something like this, okay? So last week of October will be the exam booking end date. But you should not wait until 28th October, because ACCA has made these exams computer based, and because of computer based, like, you have to go to a center. So if you want to book your exam on 27th of October, there is a very, very, very big possibility that you will not find a place in your location. So I would suggest that if you have already obtained your student ID, and if you are ready for exam, then don't wait until 28th October. Book your exam, maybe somewhere in middle of October. And how can you do in middle of October or maybe early October? Because you already have completed your registration process. If your registration process is not finished, then you cannot book the exam. So that's why I said, start this thing in the like 10 to 12, 10 to like approximately 10 weeks before that thing, so that you can book your exam in time. Okay. Now, ACCAglobal.com. Now, let me share another screen with you. This is another screen. Okay, this is ACCAglobal.com. What you should do, you should come here and say apply now. And once you say apply now, because I started this application process, so it shows me something like this. It says get started or resume application. I would say get started. Okay, maybe resume application. So I should write down my email here. The security code you should have. What happened that you will send them send the security request security code. So they should send a security code to this email. I have one security code which I just got a little bit before this meeting. Let me check if it works. And I say retrieve application. So I'm starting application here. So this is my name. I was just actually typing this information a while ago, actually. So it remains there in their memory. So you come up here, then you say continue. You will add your name. You will add your email ID, and you would say continue. And then it will take you to the next stage, where you will have to add your, by the way, this is my details, 6th of June, 1971, and so on, mail and so on. You will add this thing, phone number. This is not correct. I don't have this number. So here you need to pick up the qualification, ACCA Foundation Diploma or ACCA qualification or DipIFR. You should say select this one, okay? So if you pick up here, this will be done. You are going for diploma, select qualification, and then you click continue. Then you do continue, and they will ask you to upload the documents. Okay, so you have to upload your documents, and then you say save and continue. And then they will ask you to put the credit card details. And once you add your credit card details, they will say your application process is complete, and they will not deduct any amount from your credit card immediately. So they have to take out that amount of 89 pounds sterling initial registration, but they don't take you they don't deduct the amount from credit card on the same day, because ACCA does not know whether you qualify or not. Maybe you do not have experience, maybe your qualification is not enough, so they don't take money from your card. They only store your card details on their portal. So as soon as they complete your document processing and they accept you as ACCA student in 10 days time, on that date the amount will be deducted from your credit card. Okay. And once the amount is deducted, they will send you an email that congratulations, you are now an ACCA DipIFR student, and your student ID is 849478 whatever. And then you say, okay, I am done with the student registration thing, and now I'm focusing on exam preparation. Once I'm done with the exam preparation, I'll book the exam.